Greetings! Mantore79 here, and welcome back to another deck profile video for the Cardfight Vanguard trading card game. And now in today's video, the deck profile I'm going to be making one for is a G standard formats. Dimension Police, New Era Beast Zeal Whiff, Dissolution Monster Acidgush. Alrighty, let's get started. And now for the Grade 0 lineup. For the Grade 0s in this deck we're playing 1. Grade 0, Larva Beast Zeal. The Grade 0, Larva Beast Zeal, starting unit. Skills, first skill, auto. When a card named Eye of Destruction Zeal arrives to this unit, look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Search for up to 1 card with Galactic Beast Zeal or Devourer Planet Zeal from among them. Reveal it, put into hand, and shuffle deck. Second skill, auto. When a Dimension Police other than a card named Eye of Destruction Zeal rises unit, you may call this card to the rearguard circle. And at that, we've covered the deck's Grade 0 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 1 lineup. And now for the Grade 1 lineup. For the Grade 1s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 1, Eye of Destruction Zeal. 3. Grade 1, Evolution Monster Daving. 2. Grade 1, Dissolution Monster Acidgush. And 4. Grade 1, Cosmic Hero Vanguard. The Grade 1, Eye of Destruction Zeal. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. If you have a card named Larva Beast Zeal in your soul, this unit gets plus 1000 power. Second skill, auto is when a card named Devourer Planet Zeal rises unit. If you have a card named Larva Beast Zeal in your soul, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and it gets minus 3000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1, Evolution Monster Daving. Skill, auto, choose one of your other rear guards, put into soul. If the cost and pay, when this unit is placed on rear circle, if you do, search your deck for up to 1 card with Zeal in its card name with the same grade as your Vanguard, write it as stand, and shuffle deck. If you wrote, choose a card with the same grade as your Vanguard from your soul and call it to rear circle. Choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and it gets minus 3000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1, Dissolution Monster Acidgush. Skills, first skill, continuous from the hand. You may discard this card as a heal for the cost of calling a G Guardian. Second skill, auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle from hand. Cost, remove a heal trigger from hand or drop. If the cost and paid, this unit gets plus 10,000 shield until end of battle for every 2 of your units. If you have 2 or less units, cost, counter plus 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 1, Cosmic Hero, Vanguard, Sentinel, Perfect Guard. Skills, first skill, Continuous Sentinel. You may only have up to 4 cards for Continuous Sentinel deck. Second skill, auto. Choose a card from hand and discard it. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your Vanguards that is being attacked. That unit cannot be hit until end of battle. If there is a card named Cosmic Hero Vanguard in your drop zone, choose a card from your damage zone and turn it face up. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 1 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 2 lineup. And now for the Grade 2 lineup. For the Grade 2s in this deck we are playing 4. Grade 2, Devourer Planet Zeal. 4. Grade 2, Ionization Monster Plasm. 2. Grade 2, Menacing Monster Golminus. The Grade 2, Devourer Planet Zeal. Skills, first skill, continuous as a Vanguard. If you have a card named Eye of Destruction Zeal in your soul, this unit gets plus 1000 power. Second skill, auto. When a card named Galactic Beast Zeal rises unit, if you have a card with Eye of Destruction Zeal in your soul, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, and that unit gets minus 3000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2, Ionization Monster Plasm. Skill, auto as a Vanguard or Rearguard. Cost, counter plus 1. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's vanguards and it gets minus 3000 power until end of turn. The Grade 2 Menacing Monster Golminus. Skill, Auto, Cost, Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's units and it gets minus 5000 power until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 2 lineup. Next, let's get on to the Grade 3 lineup. And now for the Grade 3 lineup. For the Grade 3s in this deck we are playing, 4. Grade 3 New Era Beast Zeal. 4. Grade 3 Galactic Beast Zeal. And 2. Grade 3 Original Saber 0. The Grade 3 New Era Beast Zeal. Skills, first skill, action as a Vanguard, Legion, Galactic Beast Zeal. If your opponent's Vanguard is Grade 3 or greater, this unit may return 4 or more cards from your drop zone into deck once and search your deck for the specified card in Legion. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard, cost, counterblast 1. When a card is put in the damage zone, if this unit is in Legion, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's units and it gets minus 1000 power for each card in your Vanguard, circles, or rear circles until end of turn. Third skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, if your opponent has a Vanguard of 8000 power or less, cost, Soul Blast, Soul Charge 1, and choose a card from damage zone and turn it face up. The Grade 3 Galactic Beast Zeal. Skills, first skill, actions, a Vanguard, limit break 4. This ability is active if you have 4 or more cards in the damage zone. Cost, counterblast 2. If the cost and pay, choose one of your opponent's Vanguards, and that unit gets minus 1000 power for each of your Dimension Police rear guards until end of turn. This ability cannot be used for the rest of the turn. Second skill, continuous as a Vanguard. If you have a card named Devourer of Planets Zeal in your soul, this unit gets plus 1000 power. The Grade 3 Original Saber 0. Skills, first skill, Auto as a limit break 4. This ability is active if you have 4 or more damage. When a Dimension Police rides this unit, choose a Vanguard and until end of turn, that unit gets plus 10,000 power and choose one of your opponent's Vanguards and until end of turn, it gets minus 5,000 power. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When this unit is boosted by Dimension Police, this unit gets plus 2,000 power until end of battle. Third skill, continuous as a Vanguard or rear guard, Lord. If you have a unit that's not the same class as unit, this unit cannot attack. With that, we've covered the deck's Grade 3 lineup. Next, let's get on to the trigger lineup. And now for the trigger lineup. For the triggers in this deck we are playing, 4. Grade 0 Quick Being Namazuro, critical trigger. 4. Grade 0 Impurity Monster Dalbruber, critical trigger. 4. Grade 0 Dimensional Robo Die Bloom, draw trigger. And 4. Grade 0 Dimensional Robo Outfitter Cassie, heal trigger. The Grade 0 Quick Being Namazoro. Skill, Auto as a rearguard, Generation Break 1. When your Vanguard attacks, cost, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and pay, draw a card, and one of your Vanguards gets plus 10,000 power until end of battle. The Grade 0 Impurity Monster Dalbruber. Skill, continues from hand, while paying for the cost of stride. This card may be discarded as a Grade 3. The Grade 0 Dimensional Robo Die Bloom, draw trigger. Skill, action as a rearguard, put this unit into your soul. If the cost and pay, choose one of your units, and it gets plus 3,000 power until end of turn. The Grade 0 Dimensional Robo Outfitter Cassie, heal trigger. Skill, Auto. When this card is discarded from hand for the cost of calling a G Guardian, cost, bind this card and bind another heal trigger from drop. If the cost and pay, counter charge 1 or soul charge 1. With that, we've covered the deck's trigger lineup. Next, let's get on to the G Zone. And now for the G Zone. For the cards in this G Zone, we start with the G Units. For the G Units, we have 1. Grade 4 Harmonix Messiah. 2. Grade 4, Cosmo Winger, Unibird Galaxy. 4. Grade 4, Strongest Command Chief, Final Dimax DX. 4. Grade 4, Heatwave Beast, Geomaglass. And 2. Grade 4, Dark Superhuman Omega. The Grade 4, Harmonics Messiah. Skills, first skill, Continuous. You may only have one Harmonics Messiah G unit in the G deck. Second skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards from your hand to sum their grade being grade 3 or greater and discard them. If the cost and paid, strike this card into your Vanguard from face down. Third skill, Auto. When this unit is placed onto Vanguard Circle, choose any number of your locked cards, and unlock them. Choose the same number of cards from your hand as the number of cards unlocked by this effect and discard them. Third skill, Auto from Vanguard or G-Zone. When this unit is placed on Vanguard or at the beginning of your turn, if this card is face up, your damage zone is 2 or less cards, and no new cards are put into your damage zone during your opponent's preceding turn. Cost, put the top card of your deck into damage zone. If the cost and pay, draw a card. Fifth skill, Auto from G-Zone. When your grade 1 unit is placed by riding from grade 0, if you went second, cost, reveal this card. If the cost and pay, put a Guardian Shield tick into your hand. The Grade 4, Cosmo Winger, Unibird Galaxy. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards with their sum their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand and discard them. If the cost and paid, strike this card into Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Continuous from Vanguard. When this unit gets 10,000 power for each card in total from your damage zone and rear guards. Third skill, Burst, Auto from Vanguard. Once per turn, when this unit attacks, cost, turn a card from your G-Zone face up. If this unit's power is 50,000 or greater, until end of battle, it gets +1 critical. And if this unit's power is 100,000 or greater, it gets split drive +2. The Grade 4, Strongest Command Chief, Final Dimax DX. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards with the sum of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, strike this card to Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When it attacks, cost, turn a card from G-Zone face up. And put all of your resting rear guards into Soul. If the cost and paid, reveal 7 cards from top of deck. Call up the same number of cards as the number of face-up cards in your G-Zone from among them, to rear guard circle in order from highest power, and shuffle deck. If you put 4 more cards into Soul for this cost, all of your units get +10,000 power and +1 critical until end of turn. The Grade 4, Heatwave Beast, Geomaglass. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose one or more cards from some with their sum of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, strike this card onto Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Continuous as a Vanguard or from the G-Zone. If face up, all of your grade 3s on rear guards and guardian circles gives +5,000 power, +5,000 shield, and intercept. Third skill, Auto as a Vanguard. When it attacks, cost, counterblast 1 and turn a card from G-Zone face up. If the cost and paid, look at 7 cards from the top of your deck. Call 2 cards among them to the rear guard circle and shuffle deck. And this unit gets +1 critical until end of battle for each of your grade 3 units. The Grade 4, Dark Superhuman Omega. Skills, first skill, Stride Step, Cost. Choose up to 1 or more cards with some of their grades being grade 3 or greater from hand, discard them. If the cost and paid, strike this card onto Vanguard from face down. Second skill, Auto. Counter Blast 2 and Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your rear guards, put into Soul. Choose all of the units in your opponent's front row and reduce the power of those units by the original power of the card put into Soul button, with the effect until the end of the turn. With that, we've covered the deck's G units. Next, let's get on to the G Guardians. And now for the G Guardians. For the G Guardians in this deck we are playing 2. Grade 4, Giant Armor Beast, Gyaramelgos. 2. Grade 4, Great Galactic Beast, Zeal. The Grade 4, Giant Armor Beast, Gyaramelgos. Skills, first skill, G Guardian. If your opponent's turn guard step, cost, discard a card of heal trigger from your hand. If the cost and paid, call this card to your Guardian Circle from face down. Second skill, Auto. When this unit is put in Guardian Circle, cost, Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, choose up to 2 grade 3 normal units from your drop zone, put them into your hand. This unit gets +5,000 shield until end of battle for each card put into your hand. The Grade 4, The Great Galactic Beast Zeal. Skills. First skill, G Guardian. Usable when both fighters' vanguards are grade 3 or greater, and the number of face-up G Guardians in your G zone is 3 or less. Opponent's turn guard step. Choose a card of heal from your hand and discard it. If the cost and paid, call this card to your Guardian Circle from face down. Second skill, Auto. Cost. Soul Blast 1. If the cost and paid, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's units. It gets minus 5,000 power until end of battle. If the number of cards in your damage zone is more than your opponent's damage zone, you may counter Blast 1. If the cost and paid, choose one of your vanguards and it gets plus 5,000 power until end of turn. With that, we've covered the deck's G Guardians. And of that's just all the time we have for today. First I want to say is thank you to the viewers watching today's video, and to please stay tuned for more videos I plan to upload again in the near future. And I also hope you all show support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my videos and channel. And of that I say goodbye and see you all.